you have more than 2 decades of experience into cybersecurity operations and business and all. So, what made you? I mean, at that point in time, early in your career, what made you choose cybersecurity as your track?
I think I never chose cyber. Cyber chose me. So when I started my first job, I was a developer, and I those back in those days, Crystal reports, VC++, VB, .NET was upcoming. This is about early 2000. I was a developer. I came to Bangalore. My second job was in Bangalore in a place called Whitefield. Early on, I got a bit bored with development because most projects that would come to my employer were actually code porting. Support this old code into Java. Right, so all redoing the same thing is not interesting.
Right.
So one fine day, I was at the cafeteria where the VP of the company on the product selling division, he identified me, not in my usual self. He says, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm feeling. I know it's only 2.5 years into being a developer, but I think I'm built for something else." So then I get into a different role. It was a code quality governance architect. Since I was a coder, they found that I could actually help people write better code.
Right.
So we used to be there used to be a popular developer focused product back then called Dev Partner, the developers partner from a company called CompuWare. So they gave me the role to be a code quality governance architect. So I was a lone man assisting large companies like Honeywell, Motorola, in their projects where they were writing code and they would actually use our tools to make their code better. One fine day, I stumbled upon one of our customers called NetIQ. So NetIQ used to use a service provider in India, in Bangalore, to write or develop their product. And that team happened to use this product.
Okay.
And I was assisting them write better code. Right? And what is this product all about? It's cybersecurity. It does application monitoring. It does log monitoring. So that fascinated me. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. That some people might be interested in looking at system logs, application logs. So I just randomly, casually went to their website and I applied for a job. This role was based in Hong Kong, but it was a all of APAC role. So there was a first foray into cyber. So when the
Which year was this?
this was 2003.
Okay.
Right. So when this recruiter called me, I'm like, "Are you guys sure you see me as a cyber security guy? Because I'm just a developer. I've never seen a switch out of firewall in my life." Right. And firewall and antivirus was usually what cybersecurity meant back then. Right. So it was more like cyber found me, rather than me looking. But back then there were not many cybersecurity careers, right?
True.
And the fact that you come from a background of a developer, you understand application, databases, network, operating system so well that cyber just becomes very normal. You don't have to go and acquire special skills to, understand this any better, right? So it was just very natural. So it came to me, right? And I thoroughly loved it. 4 months of training in Australia, and I was transformed. I was speaking cybersecurity, talking cybersecurity. I was doing SIEMs, at a time when people were like hearing for the first time ever. So it was interesting. So then I stayed along, right? I just could not find any other alternate career that could be better than cybersecurity. So I kind of think I saw the cybersecurity industry shaping up,
Right.
into needs and toolkits and processes and people growing into new roles. CISO was a uncharted role back then, right? Nobody had the concept of a risk committee back then, right?